Hey everyone, it's Koopy. You may be wondering why you got notified for a video from a channel you don't remember subscribing to. Well, I'm here to explain. For a while now, I've expressed my struggles to make furry content and my overall disconnect from furry media in general. This has prevented me from wanting to make new content and has heavily affected my relationship with my fanbase. I've said before that I don't feel like I'm being authentically myself with you guys, and in the end that makes my creativity hit a wall. I know most of you are here for the Addie character I portray, but I think it's safe to say that I will not be returning to that aspect of my YouTube career. What I will be returning to, however, is the content I know I'm passionate about. I've had the honor of sharing some of my art and animation with you guys, and the feedback I've gotten on them has been incredibly inspiring. I would like to embrace that aspect of my talents more. So, I've decided to repurpose this channel into a main channel 2.0. Art, travel, animations, performances, gaming, honestly whatever I feel like posting. I will do my best to answer all questions I receive in the comments, but I will also go ahead and answer many that I think you may have. Question number 1. What's happening to Addie? Are you keeping the fursuit? Yes, I am keeping the fursuit. I still plan to wear him at conventions occasionally and maybe still do some photo shoots. He is still my character and that part will never change. Do you plan to make any future videos with him? The only time you might see Addie on this channel anymore is if I film a travel video. I am no longer making furry videos per se, and I've even gone ahead and removed most of the ones I've made on this channel. Future collabs with other furry YouTubers is always possible, but the videos will be posted on their channel only. You don't feel like you're being yourself. What do you mean by that? If you haven't noticed, the general vibe of this channel has been comedic and relatively child-friendly. I would do and say things that I know would appeal to my audience, even if I personally did not find them funny or entertaining. This led to an influx of followers that expected me to act and talk a certain way and would end up disappointed or even offended when I wasn't actually like the fun character I portrayed. Because all in all, that's what it was. A character. I think being someone I wasn't for the sake of entertainment purposes led to a strong disconnect between me and my followers, and I don't want to have that. Not to say that this applies to all my followers. I have also had the pleasure of interacting with a lot of you on a real level. In fact, it's the confidence you all gave me that helped me push towards this rebranding decision. Some people are here for Addie, but some people are here for me, and that means a lot. Are you still involved in the fandom? I am, actually, and I am planning to attend many furry conventions this year. In fact, I was at a lot of furry cons last year too. But you may not have recognized me because I was not in fursuit. So if I'm not fursuiting, then what have I been up to at these cons? Only a few of you may know this, but I decided to chase a dream I've had for a long time and start my own burlesque show. Our first show was last year in April, and it actually received a lot of success. So much so that we've been requested to perform at a handful of upcoming conventions. The reason I have not talked about this on this channel is because it is an adult-orientated event. I know a lot of my followers are younger, so it was something I was afraid to talk about. But I don't want to be afraid to talk about something I'm proud of and passionate about. So yes, I host and manage a strip show, and I have been working on it for a few years now. I'm in my mid-20s, I'm allowed to do that and talk about it, and I'm done pretending I'm not. If you're uncomfortable with that sort of thing, goodbye. On the contrary, if you are above the age of 18 and interested in seeing what we're all about, I will post a link to our Twitter down below in the description. We are a charity supporting event and completely non-profit. Down Bad for Burlesque. Coming to a con near you. Maybe. Information about upcoming shows will also be on the Twitter, so again, go there. What will this channel become? I mentioned some stuff earlier, but I'll get into more details. Art and story writing is a big passion of mine. I've been developing characters and ideas since I was a child, and it's a career I've always wanted to pursue. Self-motivation is a very difficult thing for me, however, so I tend to put this career on an everlasting hiatus. But this is the year I plan to change that. I officially signed up for professional art courses that are going to help me develop my pilot episode for an animated series I've always wanted to pitch. These classes actually start in a couple weeks. Given that it's something that will require a lot of intensive focus and work, I think it's safe to say that I'll want to share some of my creations with you guys. So maybe expect to see some of my classwork making an appearance here. Not only that, but more animations. I myself am not truly an animator, but I just love making animation memes. I've posted a few here already and would love to get back into the habit of making more, so expect some more of those soon. Bringing back an earlier subject, I would also like to promote Down Bad for Lesk more. These videos will be marked as restricted, so only people with accounts that have legal ages will be able to view them. I know there are loopholes around it, but I can only hope that some of you will make the right decision here. Don't get yourself blocked. Don't watch those videos. Don't make me turn into your mother, even though some of you like to call me that. You know who you are. So yeah, overall, you'll be getting a closer look into my universe of art and dance. No more furry skits, no more furry informational videos. That chapter is closed. Do you still sell merch? Addy Boyo merch is currently only available on my Etsy in the form of enamel pins and acrylic charms, though they will not be listed for much longer and will likely get passed out at conventions as freebies. So if you want to guarantee that you get one, now would be your time to buy. Otherwise, all Addy Boyo merch is shut down. Is this still a furry channel? No. Though I am involved in the con spaces and fandom on occasion, I do not consider my brand to be based around it anymore. The furry fandom happened to be where I gained the most attention, but for me personally, it's still a small aspect of my life compared to everything else that I do. If I'm going to attract attention, I'd rather it be for me and not for what people want me to be. That being said, just know that I am not offended if you unsubscribe. I understand coming to see a specific thing, and when that thing no longer exists, it makes sense to walk away. If you're sticking around with secret hopes that I may return to said thing someday, you're wasting your time. But if you want to stay because you're curious to see what the future of this channel holds, thank you. I'm really excited to share more of my personal world with you all. Overall, I will forever be grateful for those who have been with me on this journey so far. It's a crowd I never expected to gain, and it still feels unreal at times. So again, thank you. If you have any more questions about this rebrand, feel free to comment them down below. If you ask something I already explained in the video, I'm gonna tell you to just watch the video. Please don't be that person. And if you've watched the whole video, I love you. I hope you all have a wonderful 2023, and I will now say for the last time on this channel, Matane.